This game's so groovy. It's so groovy. So groovy. Let's show us how groovy this game is and get the game done because it's so groovy. We can finish it. We're actually not that far from the end. We're really not. Let's try and avoid everything that Psycho throws at us here, which is nothing actually. He just sort of flies. But we need to try and get these orbs if we can. Of course, it'd be much easier if this didn't control like complete shit. It's so hard not to hit everything. It really is. Like, the way it just skates around is such a nightmare. Such a nightmare. Although, we're not too far off being able to get a continue. Though we do need to beat Psycho, that's the thing. There we go, we've actually got continue now, which is good. No! Okay, we're gonna have to fight Psycho. Here I was trying to avoid this unless he hits a rock or something. Nope. Oh no, we gotta do Psycho. How fun. How fucking fun. Let's see if we can do it without getting killed, because Psycho only has like 1,000,000 bits of health. I've earned a continue though, which is nice. Let's do it. Psycho won. That he did. This game is unreasonably difficult. It really is. Like, why? Why does he just fly into your hitbox? Like, that you can't really avoid that. Like, who thought that was a good idea? Like, who thought any of this was a good idea? Why would you do this? Why would you make your players just get rammed into by the enemies? Like, while making this really hard to avoid. I just don't know. I just don't know that the design decisions here are just bizarre. Like, he just sits in your hitbox, so it makes it really hard to try and get away from him. So I guess you try and peg it and hope for the best. Oh, he's gone. He's gone, thank goodness. Okay, we've made it to the Butterfield stage, which actually has amazing music, like, legitimately. And all you gotta do is make it down this massive tunnel while mashing the button and... Oh, we made it, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh dear. While trying not to get hit by anything, which is easier said than done. Because once you get hit, as you can see, you just bounce around onto the spikes and die very quickly. And the spikes do about 30 to 40% damage each. So we've already got the power up. So, can we get it again? Nice. So at least if we die... Ouch. Yeah, 40% each the spikes do. Christ, it's nasty. If you're not exact here, you pretty much lose. Luckily the stage isn't too big, so if we just head this way, there we go, we get the extra life. And this is the main part of Buttsville, the non-fun bit. The descent, that was the fun bit. This bit, not so much. So what we gotta try and do is get all these terrible plasmas. There we go, nice. If you jump too high on this bit here, by the way, an enemy clips through the top and does loads of damage to you. So yeah, that's the kind of stage this is. This stage has a mixture of enemies that will kill you in one shot without you knowing they're there the first time you go through it, which is my favorite. These kind of hive things that endlessly spawn bugs until you deal with them. Usually put in places that are really obnoxious to try and get to. There's another one just there, I think. Oh, I didn't get it because it was off screen. Yeah, that's great. These guys that are instant death. If you go anywhere near them, they're instant death. And noob traps. And what I mean by noob traps is things you don't know are there that will do tons of damage to you. Like the first time. So you have no idea how to react to them because you never knew they were there. Kind of like these guys. Right, let's just jump. You can avoid some of this, but... I think that was the cow. Hey, cow. Right. We've actually got to continue here, which is nice. We got 100% health, so we don't need to go up. If we went up there... Have I got it? Yeah. Those nests are a nuisance. Also, if you don't know how to do chain whipping like this, at this point in the game, you are pretty much stuffed. It's a necessity skill here. You have to know how to chain whip. So let's quickly go through this. Tap the head. This is the worst bit of the stage by far, and I'll show you why. This bit, you slide off, right? Just that, you slide off. It's fucking amazing. We just slide off. So you slide off the stage, which is fine. I love sliding off the stage. And to add insult to injury, these instant kill guys are on these bits. So what you actually have to do, if you don't know they're there, is do this very slowly and carefully. With this one, you can't whip him, not very easily, so you just hold down. I don't think it ever tells you this in the game. You just hold down so you don't climb automatically. And then we'll scoot our way to the end. Now, this is instant death unless I get the whipping right. Oh, okay, I got lucky. Okay, I only took 32% of my HP from one tiny mistake there. Also, check this out. What's wrong with this scene? Okay, that's there. If you climb immediately, if you just jump and climb, you die instantly. Instant death. Thanks, dude. There we go. Okay, we have to wait. Then we have to... Fuck. 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 Fuck! Fucking hate this. God, it's so frustrating. Everything about this stage is a complete nightmare. Everything kills you so fast. It's awful. Awful. Awfully designed. I hate it. The end boss is amazing. Like, the end boss is legitimately a decent part. Not because of the actual mechanics of the boss. The mechanics of the boss are fucking awful. It's boring. But, check this out. Yeah, this is good. So, we're gonna have to jump. Just so unfair! That's not what I want to do. God! I'm gonna have to whip him. And I've only got one life now, otherwise I have to go all the way back to the start. This entire stage is just designed for noob traps the entire way through, and I hate stuff like that. Stuff you just don't know on your first playthrough, because of course you're not gonna know. So everything is gonna kill you. So what I'm gonna have to do is try and whip the guy on the slidey platform, and then jump back. Where his hitbox is legitimately bad. Okay, now I'm dead. That's it. And that's how this stage goes. That is exactly how this stage goes. And you have to do it. Like, you can't make any mistakes anywhere because the spikes do so much damage. You don't get enough lift to get out of it. So if you're in the spikes, you're dead. If you jump into the guys, you're dead because they're instant kill. If you don't know the exact route of the stage, you are dead because the bugs will kill you eventually. Everything about this is awful. It's not hard. That's my biggest complaint with this. It's not hard. It's unfair. And that's always my... Fuck. Look at that. Look how much health I lost on one mistake. Like, but that's what I mean is this game is not designed to be hard. It's designed to be brutally unfair to, like, to players. Think about it. All of the traps in the stage aren't designed to be fun or intuitive in any way. You can't guess your way through the stage. You have to die your way through the stage. Now, of course, if you have barely any game continues at this point, you're going to die, aren't you? And look at the hitbox on these guys. For instant kill guys, look at the hitbox on that. They want you to die through the stage to know what to do. Which is, I personally think, just 100% unreasonable. I don't see how that's supposed to be a fair and exciting manner of getting through the stage. Right, I actually need to go up here. I should have... Oh. Right. If you do all this at snail's pace, you might be okay. Okay. And what we need to do, of course... Have I got it? Nope. Have I got it? Nope. Just to add insult to injury, it lands on me to do damage. But I just don't care for that kind of game design, like, just at all. I think punishing the player for not knowing what's coming up and making them really unable to react isn't fun. Nor is it interesting. It's just sadistic. You're telling the player that nothing they do matters because we're going to kill you anyway. Unless you've got incredible reflexes or seen the type of enemy that's, that's heading up here, you're not going to survive any of this. Which is just, I think, personally unreasonable. Now, I don't know if I'm just being a whingy Nelly or whatever, but, man, I just think a lot of this is just mean for the sake of being mean. Okay, we're back here. Let's see if we can actually do it this time, shall we? Again, the difficulty here is that you can't just jump through, because I think you have to whip these guys and take them out while on these slidey platforms. Okay, we got him. And if you don't grab the platform, of course, like you've shown, we're automatically dead. Oh, come on, man. Come on, man. Don't be unreasonable. I might just have to jump and over the burst. I'm gonna have to jump and over the burst. Okay, I made it, And this is the mini-boss, so let's see if we can do this. This thing's weird, but if you whip it, it's really easy. I don't know why. Check this out. Wibbly, 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 wibbly. That's it. And I'm gonna do a quick save state here, frankly. Otherwise, you're gonna see me fuck this up over and over. We're at the last boss now. This is it. We're here. So we're actually gonna save our plasma shots as best we can. Oh my god, that's just unreasonable. I might... Fuck. I'm probably dead now, actually. I probably don't have enough HP to survive if I fluff any of the next boss bits up. What's stupid, unless you get the tail bit, this thing doesn't appear, so if you, like, skip ahead by falling... God damn it. Okay, let's just reload that. I'm actually gonna have to take that nest out, like that. Okay, I didn't even get it. Oh, god damn it. Look how unreasonable that is. Like, my god. It's just designed with a big FU on it, all of it. Makes me sad. Just makes me sad at this point. Good gracious. Like, trying to actually get anywhere near the platform, because the screen cutoff is so extreme, is so difficult. And if it looks like I'm being stupid about this, it's because the platform is slidey, so I have to keep jumping to not fall off. Which means that I will sometimes fall and take loads of damage. Damn. Yippee! That hitbox can fuck right off. Okay. Let's try this again. Anyway, enough whining about the terrible game. I know how bad it is at this point, and replaying... It's sad when you replay one of your childhood games, only to realise it's an absolute piece of shit. Anyway, this is the final boss. What? What did I die to exactly? I had loads of health. What? I had loads of health, right? I didn't take much damage there. Okay. Anyway. At least I didn't think... Oh, man. I wish if anyone wonders why I'm having so much trouble controlling Jim, I would suggest... I'm not being, like, flippant or facetious or anything here. Like, just play it. And you'll see why it's so tricky to get Jim to do what you want. Because he's not... And all these blind jumps just don't make this any easier. Okay, what we've got to do here is attack her constantly. So this last boss is legitimate. Oh, come on! Come on! You fucking asshole! You fucking asshole! You are designed to be such a piece of shit, Jim. Your entire game sucks. I hate you. You are awful. Everything about this is legitimately awful. You are one of the most unfortunate things I've ever had the misfortune of playing. Like, I remember this game. I remember this game being a pro point of my childhood, and that just shows how shitty some design decisions on video games were. That I thought this was a legitimately good game says something. Right, where were we? Back to this fucking awful final boss. Okay, so all you gotta do is hold and aim your gun at her until she dies. That is it. You go around this platform, she does stuff. She's not as well animated on this version as some of the other ones, and she's supposed to be, the lighting's weird, because she's supposed to be, like, the idea is she's lighted up by your gun. On the PC version, she's actually done that properly. On this, it's baked in. This is what you do. You go round and round. If you let her cast, she shoots bugs at you. Then she explodes. Like, the design of her is amazing. Queen, evil, ugly, pulsating, slug, festering, slug-filled, slug-for-a-bud or whatever. But, like, what a final boss. Like, this was your idea of fun. Going round in circles, holding a button down until she died. Until, of course, you run out of ammo. Which means she'll be there we go. Just about enough ammo. Lovely. Brilliant. Well done. What a fucking fantastic game. That is it. That is Earthworm Jim in a nutshell. It's a game that I sadly remember being a lot better than it was. And isn't that nostalgia for you? Remembering how good the good times were until you realise they weren't actually as good as you remember. Oh, man. God, I hate this game. Like, going back through this, it just reminds me this is not something I'd ever want to play again. That's Princess What's her name. That's why you did the entire quest. Here you go. Here's your busty, weird Queen Bee. Gets crushed by a cow. That's actually pretty legitimately funny. The cow we launched on the first stage. But, like, the Xbox 360 version, they redid this game, made it playable. They got rid of loads of the bullshit. They got rid of the unreasonable, like, damage and everything. But the game is just not well designed on the Super Nintendo here. The version I'm looking at is this one. It's not well designed. It's bad. The screen cutoff is terrible. The minigame between stages is awful and repetitive. The bosses are all horribly unfun. The way you take damage is awful. Like, things just sit in your hitbox. My god, this game has just aged badly. What the hell? It just makes me sad. It's a shame. It is a shame. It makes me sad that I remembered this being fun and it wasn't. And that legitimately makes me upset in a way, you know? Splat. Goodbye. That's how I feel. I am Princess What's-Her-Name getting crushed under a cow. The cow being the game I thought was fun. Jim steals the crown. Good work, Jim. Yeah, this is all you used to get. There you go. There's a digital rendition of the people who made the game. Good stuff. And Jim. That's it. That's what you get. If you beat it on the hardest mode, I think if we turn the options into, like, sadistic or something. I don't think we actually have a normal. We have difficult, normal, practice mode. I think practice mode ends at down the tubes, I think. Like, you can't even get the entire game. They used to do that, by the way. Used to punish you for playing on, like, easy difficulties. It's good times. Yeah, good times. Well, thank you very much, Jim. It's been an absolute pleasure. Honestly, don't play this. Don't play this. It's garbage. Play the Xbox 360 version, or I can't remember if it came out on the PS3 as well. Like, play the HD remake if you're going to play anything. It was actually designed to be played. Unlike this. Also, fuck you, Doug Tenaple, you bigot. And that's all I gotta say. Thanks for watching my salty, salty playthrough of the fuck you. Bye-bye.